So this is a quick video explaining how cursor rules can really help enhance and improve the accuracy when using any kind of AI-powered IDEs with your applications and trying to use Descope SDKs with them. So right here I have a very simple Next.js application that I created using Create Next App. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add basic authentication to it.
If I want to add authentication, usually I would ask Cursor to do that. And I could say something like add Descope Auth to my app and also show user information after signing. So if I go ahead and ask that, the model will see it's a Next app. And you can already see there's a problem because it's trying to import the React SDK as well as the Next SDK. Now this is a Next.js app, so it should only use the Next SDK. We shouldn't need the React SDK at all. So let's go ahead and run this anyway though. And let's see how well it understands all of the other aspects of the SDK, particularly when I asked it to show user information after signing in. So let's let it build for a second. It's going to continue. And then it looks like it's going to make a directory for us. It's going to create a file called auth context. And you can see it's using the React SDK, not the Next SDK, which is already a problem. It's also using a function called getSession, which doesn't actually exist, and a few other issues. So already you can tell this is not working out very well. Now I'm going to stop this, reject everything, go back to my app that actually works, and I'm going to go to our cursor rule. Now my cursor rule is set to manual right now, which means it needs to be mentioned whenever it's included. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my cursor rules. I'm going to add the cursor rules as context, and I'm going to start with the same exact prompt as before. So as you can see, the app is back to the way it was. There's no changes that I've made here. And when I click send, you'll see the immediate difference. It immediately says, I need to just use the Next SDK, not the React SDK. I will install the Next SDK. It'll complete that process. It'll get started setting up the auth provider. Then it will create a login page using our Descope flow component. And you can see right here, it's using the Next SDK. It's importing the flow component here. In the layout, it's using the Next SDK to wrap the app with the auth provider. And then in the dashboard, it's actually using use session and use user as part of the Next SDK and getting the user information and displaying it accordingly. Finally, it's creating a auth middleware that will create a public route at login. So it did all of the proper steps to set up the Next.js SDK in your application. And this will significantly reduce the amount of time that you have to spend dealing with Cursor, correcting it. Once you just put this in your Cursor app, you can have a full-fledged application with Descope very easily. So let's go ahead and see what that looks like. So now you can see immediately when I go to the login page, the flow renders. And if I do continue with Google, I'm taken to a page with profile information, and that is fetched using the useUser hook. Super straightforward, and the cursor rules really help enhance the developer experience when using Descope.